If you want to declutter but have no idea where to start, then join me. I was once you. I was once feeling overwhelmed. By once, I mean about 5 minutes ago, but no longer. We are tackling the hard stuff today, and here are my tips on how to go about it. You see, as I walk around my house, I am seeing mess. I am seeing clutter. I am seeing chaos, and therefore I will not go about decluttering it because it's way too overwhelming and I have no idea where to start. So that is where this comes in. Number one, we need to redefine our goals. I always think that I need to go about cleaning, tidying, decluttering with organizing mindsets. Today we are not organizing. Today we are simply decluttering. And you know what we're gonna do first? We're gonna take a trash bag or a black bin liner. Make sure it's black, make sure you cannot see through it. And we are going to go through our stuff, and we are gonna get stuff that needs to just go in the bin. Do you know why we're gonna do that? Because getting rubbish out of a place is gonna make such a difference. Even if we do not think that there is any possible rubbish in this area, we are going to take that black bin liner and we are going to search for the rubbish, because I guarantee you there will probably be something. It's also an easy decision to make. It's not like we're having to think about whether we love this piece, whether we want to keep this piece, whether it brings us joy, or is it practical, do we use it? We don't have to think about anything like that at all. All we have to think about is, does this need to go in the bin? And if you really can't think about that, then you need to ask yourself the decluttering question. The decluttering question is, if I needed this item, where would I look for it first? And if the answer is the bin or the trash bag, then that's where it belongs. And it's a simple question. We can all tackle it, even when we're feeling so overwhelmed by every single mess and clutter pile that we have going on in our house. Can we answer, if I needed this, where would I look for it? If the answer is the bin, then easy, it's time for it to go. Do you want to know why we are tackling with a black bin bag to start with? It's because it gives you something very extremely specific to do. And that's all you have to do today. You're just gonna get your black bin bag and have a look. And it's gonna be manageable and you're gonna be great. And you don't need to overthink it. It is also gonna benefit you because it means that you are actually dealing with it. You are dealing with the bad stuff. You are dealing with the projects that have just seemed so outrageous, too complicated, too messy for too long. But by getting this black bin bag and starting this step, you are dealing with it and you are making a step forward. And so I'm gonna do that with you. Here's another mess of mine. Here's 10 more. Here's 17 more. The list is endless, you guys, so do not feel like you are alone in your mess. If you are new here, I would just like to say hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel where I share motherhood, homemaking, and lifestyle videos for you guys. I'm so glad you're here, but let's get on with some decluttering today. Right, a timer for 10 minutes I'm gonna set, but watch me. I'm gonna ignore my mess. And so you ignore it too, please. Because we're gonna move past it, we're walking past it, we're carrying on, and we're just gonna do our 10 minutes of getting out the rubbish, and we're gonna see what we can find. maybe done about 8 minutes decluttering, and we have so much stuff. It's kind of disgusting that I even knew I had so much rubbish just lying around, but hey ho, we're moving on. We've done 8 minutes. I kind of don't want to do any more, so I'm stopping that timer and I'm gonna move on to my bathroom. Now, my bathroom is a construction site. We are completely renovating it, like ripping it to shreds and renovating it, so you'll have to just completely ignore that and come with me and find some old products, like old things that we're not going to use, that's just getting in the way. We're trying to move it around as we renovate. So I'm going to go in there, maybe spend 3 minutes, just 3 minutes, just getting out the rubbish. And then I'm also going to head into our bedroom, because our bedroom just feels a little bit chaotic inside the drawers and things like that. So I might do 5 minutes, but that's it. I'm done for the day. I don't need to do any more. I've tackled it, and that is already my greatest accomplishment in that project and in the realm of decluttering. There is no pressure. Stop putting pressure on yourself to finish it from start to finish. Just start, and then even you might carry on. You might think, oh, I can actually carry on with this. Oh, I see something that doesn't belong there, I'll just move it, no biggie. Or, oh, I see something that I really just don't use, I'm gonna get rid of it, no biggie. And you don't have to put pressure on yourself. So let's relieve that pressure and just start, even when you feel overwhelmed. Get the bin bag, let's go. What? I did not realise that much rubbish was just throughout my house, and that took me like maybe half an hour, and I'm so glad I did it. I cannot believe how much, just gonna get comfortable. I cannot believe how little effort that took me, and I just feel so accomplished that I've taken a baby step to decluttering, to minimalism, to a more peaceful home, to a decluttered home, to a calm home, to a home that isn't full of rubbish all the time, because clearly it is, without us even realizing. Our home is full of rubbish, and taking this step has just felt so good, and I'm so pleased. So I encourage you to start small. If you're decluttering, start small. You didn't bring everything into your home in one day, and you're not gonna take everything out. This is not gonna be a fast process. This is going to be a marathon, and a dedicated marathon, and all you need to do is just get going. So I hope that this video has encouraged you just to get going on the trash, to get going on the things that have crowded your space without you even noticing, without you even taking a second guess. We think, of course there's no rubbish in my drawer. I know exactly what's in there. There's a lot of decluttering to do, I know that, but there's definitely no rubbish. There's definitely no trash that needs to be thrown out. There is. I can vouch my house might be worse than yours, granted. It probably is. But look at all that stuff. What? Like, that is heavy stuff. So this is the small step that's going to make a big difference. This is that step that it's just the getting started step. It's the I'm too overwhelmed to do anything, but I need to try. And even when you're not feeling like it, even again, like I said earlier, you're not dressed, you're not motivated, just try getting a little bit of our space more organized. No, not organized. We're throwing that word out the window. More decluttered, taking away the trash, taking away the things that just, I cannot, that just are there without us even realizing. It's so silly that we let this happen, but you know what, life happens and we do. So if you would like to join me on the long run, then I offer myself as an accountability partner for you. and feel free to message me. So now I think it's time to celebrate. I encourage you to celebrate your accomplishment today. So join me next time for more decluttering. I share motherhood, lifestyle, and homemaking things on here on this channel. So if you'd like to join this community, then you'd be so welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye bye. Forevermore, we're living in that vintage dream.